Welcome back and thank you for joining for the most important lesson. And this is about the strategy. Why strategy is so important. Imagine you cover your eyes or you walk in the darkness. What's gonna happen? You're not gonna know where to turn, you're not gonna know when to duck, and eventually you're gonna hit a wall or a pool or a light or anything, and it's gonna be very, very painful. That's why we really have to work on our strategy and have a good idea what we're going to be doing. Without strategy, you're not going to go through life in the best way. That's what I believe. And definitely, you're not going to do very good things in crypto and in your investing. So, I'm going to share today my strategy, what I'm using, and I'm going to give you some other potential strategies that other people use. So, as you probably already know, I'm always entering in 3 to 4 entries to each coin, each project, each token that I believe in. And I know it's easy to say when we are in a bull run, and this strategy more for the bull run, and but it can work for the bear run as well. But for now, we're going to be talking about the bull run and what are we doing. So for now, as we believe this year we're going to be still going strong and going up, we are thinking for now at our entry points, and then in the future when the time will be coming closer as well, going to be doing lesson about our exit strategy, because this is also very, very important, because you don't want to be making all the amazing entries and then not sell your crypto at a profit and just see it going back down as it happened in 2018. And a lot of people continuously waited for higher prices and they never came, and or they sold at a very low, or they just got stuck with their with their investments until now, and probably in the most of them still in not profit, because most of the coins and most of the crypto did not reach all-time high yet, depend where they bought. Okay, so I'm usually entering 3 to 4 entries. So for me this was the best way. So I'm allocated 90% of my money. I put in the coins that I liked, I did my research, and I share with you my top 10 and some other coins that I hold a little. So it will make it easier for you. You won't have to do as much research and you can use those coins. Or if you find your favorite projects, you can definitely stick to them. Nothing wrong with that. So 90% of my money I put in these cryptos, and I enter 3 to 4 times, and I'm still continue buying as I'm having extra money at the end of every month. I'm continue putting some money. With my other 10%, what I'm doing is I'm doing trading. So I started with 10%, I increased it to 15% as I was feeling more confident about myself, that I'm seeing that I'm making more profits end of the month, that most of the deals are more profitable than in losses. So now I could increase it a little bit more. And what am I doing with this capital? I'm doing more swing trading, and with some of that I'm doing just trades on a daily basis whenever I do have time. And again, most of my profits I'm putting back into the coins, into the tokens that I like, in the projects that I believe, and I'm continue investing them as we go up, even though it's a little bit painful to buy if you were buying Chainlink at $6-7, and now it's sorry, this is Cardano. If you were buying Cardano at 6-7 cents, at 15 cents, and now buy it at 34, yes, your dollar cost average is going up. But if I believe that this project can reach $2, $5, that's totally makes sense to me to continue investing until certain point when I'm gonna say, okay, that's enough investing. Now it's time to start thinking about my exit strategy. So for me, as of now, it's 85, 15%, but I started with 90%. I'm holding my money. I bought my favorite crypto and I just put it in my wallet and I'm keeping it there and I'm not pulling it out and I'm not putting it back in. I'm just keeping it there and the rest I'm doing trades. And it is hard at the beginning to see your profits that it's going up and then suddenly it's going down and you're thinking I should have pulled it out and I should have sold it and I should have bought at the bottom and to make more money, but it's not always work that way, especially if you are very new and just starting, because we all feel like we can reach the moon until we get a slap on the face and we lose money and the price running away from us when we were thinking it's going down. And that's what happens if you're gonna be doing transactions with all your money all the time. So for me, as we're in a bull run and I believe we're in a bull run, I put most of 90% of my money, now it's 85, in a ledger and I'm not touching it. It's just sitting there. And again, I can tell you, I've seen some red days, but now mainly I am so much profit that it doesn't bother me if I see it's going down 30% because still I know it's gonna go up 200%. So it does not bother me. So that's something that I'm doing. So if we just gonna take a look what we can do with the other 10 or 15%, and this is more for people already that been in the market and they feel more comfortable and they saw that they are getting profitable while using a very small amounts of money, then we can increase our investment capital doing trades. So with the rest of my money, I usually doing swing trading, and sometimes when I know I have the time and I have the patience, I would do daily trades. So if we're doing swing trades, for example, even if you're fairly beginner, how kind of simple it is to find entries and exits. I want to show you a Chainlink chart. It has some good examples. So let's say, just for example, we bought at $1 and we continue holding until we see the price dropping below our 21 exponential moving average and start closing candles below it. So for example, if we bought $1 and it went all the way to 4.5, but we did not sell there because we're not looking to find the top, because it's very difficult. With the time we're going to be learning more how it's easier to find the being close to the top. But for now, we're just going to use what we know. And in the future lessons, again, we're going to be talking about more indicators that will help you to figure out where is the best time to start selling. But let's say for now, we sold only when the price went under our 21 exponential moving daily average. So we made 170% profit and we sold here. And until we didn't move above, we would not buy back. So let's say we sold here and then we saw it tried, it couldn't stay. And again, it's very important to learn the candle lessons, because here we would see the next candles show us that we're probably doing a reversal and going back down, which we did. And let's say we start buying in somewhere around this area when we closed above and we could stay above. So we saved ourselves 30%. And then we would buy in again. So we would buy in again at this candle and we're gonna go again until we sell. So let's say we sell here, so we made 35%. So now with these gains, we will be selling at this candle that it's closing below 21 exponential moving average. And then we could have saved ourselves 27% because we would have bought in right here. Because when we go under 21 exponential moving average, it's showing us that we're in a downtrend. When we go above it, It's showing us we're in an uptrend. And we could repeat it again and again and again. And no, we would not buy at the most bottom, we would not sell at the top, but this would take so much anxiety out of your day, because just trying to sell in the right place and then constantly check the chart, here it would be very easy to find. You check the chart and you see, okay, this day we close below, let's wait and see if actually we start closing below. And here it was a obviously good area to sell, because we see that this is resistance, and we see that we closed this candle below this, which is usually tell us of a reversal. This was a hanging man, and the next candle from the candle lesson we're probably going to be exiting here or entering a short, but in our case we're talking on the long term kind of swing trading. We would be exiting here, and we would be waiting until we close above, and we would buy in this candle, and we'll continue taking us higher. So this way it's very easy. You just need to be patient and wait until these moves are happening. And I know we don't have a lot of patience. A lot of people just jump in and they hoping to be millionaires the next day. And when sometimes I'm speaking about projects that I love, and I'm saying, I believe in this is gonna go higher, and next day people saying, yes, you said it's gonna go higher, but now we fell 5% since you said it. But yeah, but I'm talking usually mostly for the long term. And in the long term, we see that we are going up and we are in a bull market. So if you're just looking from day to day, then you need to be a daily trader, and then we need to follow every move on the chart. But if we're talking about holding perspective, it doesn't matter if it falls 5%, go up 5%, I still believe it's going up. So it's very important also to change your mind, because there's a lot of people that they see a price going up, they jump on it. So people, they don't talk too much, they don't buy too much in these areas, but then when it's going up, suddenly people start talking and buying and jumping in. That's tell me that's already we're close to the top, and it's not the best idea to enter. So I will show you a great example about project that I was talking, and I bought in around $12. It was in this area, 11 and a half, 12. And since then it was going down, and I believed in this project, and I started buying more even here. So I did my dollar cost average. I was entering and entering as it was going down, and that's what happened after that. So if my average was around the 950, and now we're up 400%. But I was patient, and it took a long time. Well, not very long time. In crypto terms, maybe it's a long time. Let's say it took, I don't know, 3 months. So it's a very short time, but then look where we are, 400% profit. And now I see a lot of people talking about Eagle around this area, but we missed the best opportunity. And then jump in here, and then people buying here, and then we fall in, and then they sell it because they think we're falling, so they already lost money, and then it's going up again, and then you caught up in all the stress and all the panic, and that's how people lose all their money, because they jump from project to project, and usually they will jump on it when it's already in a huge upside, because that's when everybody talks about it, and then they just come to the end of the party, and then they lose the money. So for me, the most important is to invest in the projects that I love and I believe in, and then buy them when they're boring, buy them when they're consolidating, buy them when they're at the bottom, when everybody thinking it's the end of the this no future, but you know there is future because you did your research and you believe in it, and then you can enjoy this huge nice upside and not being worried. That also happened with Theta. I was talking a lot theta in these areas, and eventually there were a lot of people that buying theta at the time. I'm not saying nobody was buying, but me, I started receiving a lot of questions about theta in these areas, in these areas. And I had somebody that told me, oh, I'm selling it at 89 cents because I made already all this profit. And he's saying, I'm going to sell and try to buy a lower again. But we just broke out of this area and obviously to the upside. So nobody know when is this upside gonna stop. And then he had to enter in the higher prices, which let's say here you sold, you had 8 tokens, and then here you bought again when you already were desperate and you said, okay, it's running away from me. So then instead of 10, now you could buy with your money only 8, for example. So now you have less tokens, you missed the run, some of it. So, and this is probably put a lot of stress on you as well. So that's why I'm keeping most of my crypto on the ledger. So I'm not worried about this short-term swings because I believe in the long term. And as well, it's usually depend how much money you have. And if you just have $1,000 and that's all you have and you're willing to lose it, but you want to take your chance and make a lot of money, yes, you can jump from project to project, but still you need to know a little bit about charts so you're not going to be getting at the most top and then get ruined and jump with less money to the next project and again get on the top and get ruined. So me, I prefer just to put it aside, let it sit and grow, and with some amount of money I'm just gonna trade. And only when I felt that I'm getting better with my trading, and only after I seen that each and every month that I'm closing the months I'm profitable, that's when I start increasing my amount of what I'm willing to be trading on with and what I'm willing to keep on the side in my wallet. And again, with just one more example I want to show you, because everybody talking about Uni right now, Uniswap. I don't hold this coin personally, but I've been watching it, and I now I hear people again in our group. They're asking, not only in our group, I see on our YouTube videos, they're asking in other groups, should I buy now? Should I buy now? And for me, I'm thinking, no, you should not buy now. You had here all this area when it was extremely boring, 3 months, nobody talking about the price is falling. Instead of panicking, and if you believe in the project, that was the best time to buy. Now, I am definitely not going to be jumping on this train because, from my point of view, it's already overextended. But if that's a project that I believe in, I like, and I learned about it and I think it has a bright future, then yes, I will start averaging in my position. So I will buy a little bit now because I don't know how far it can extend and run away without me. But if it's gonna be start going down, I'm not gonna be entered panic mode and selling it. Why? Because I believe in its future and I have left enough money for make 3-4 entries. So I'll buy here. If it get here, I'll buy some more. If it's gonna get here, I'll buy some more. If it's gonna get here, I'll buy some more. If it's not, at least I already bought in these areas. I made myself a nice average with the hope to the upside. But that's if you believe in this project and you're willing to stick to it. So again, I share my top 10 and a little bit more crypto that I do holding in small amounts. But for example, my top 10, if I have 3 of these projects fail and burn miserably, I can live with that because I think at least 7 of them gonna do amazing. And you cannot be successful in all of them, which I pretty much think we will be, but I might be surprised in the future. But so far, all of my top 10, they've been uh, they've been doing a lot of good returns. So I strongly believe in them. But anyway, if 3 of them not gonna succeed, 7 of them gonna bring me enough profits to forget about the 3 that didn't succeed. So these are some things uh, I was thinking about when I was starting. These are some things I'm following right now, and they were helping me, and they're helping me to be profitable. So I just want to share with you so you can think about what is your strategy, and you can start changing your mind, because I know how fearful it was for me when, let's say, I invested $1,000 in a crypto, and next day I woke up and my $1,000 turned into $800, and all I was feeling, it's like I should sell it because my money gonna burn. And I did that, and then I just seen the price running away from me going up, and then I start thinking, what have I done? So now I'm looking at a different light. If I believe that the price of what I'm buying at $14, let's say for Uniswap, is a good price, then it's definitely good at $10 because it's a huge discount. So until you not change your mind this way, you're gonna be continue losing money and jumping on different projects that you don't really know, you don't really like, and you're just gonna be chasing the next shiny thing. So for me, most of my project I entered, I've been entering when it's going sideways, I've been entering when it was going down, and I was enjoying when it's going up. Because if you enter in all this area and you were patient enough, and you could make yourself here a nice average, and you would be a 300% profit, which it's amazing. It's amazing. If somebody can do this in a year, that's amazing. I'm not talking about like 3-4 months, because remember, S&P 500 give you a return on average of 10% a year. So this is just amazing. So these are some things I want you to think about, some point of views that you should try to change if you haven't yet, and stick to what you believe. And especially when we are in the bull run, that's the time, I believe, to accumulate, and then we're going to reach the time to sell. Okay, thank you so much for joining us today, and we're going to see you in the next lesson.